So the marketing for Xbox Series X continues to roll out, and in this video, we're going to talk about Xbox Series X enhancements. Let's get into it. What's going on, everybody? Randall419, the man with the million, back again with another video. Hope everyone's having a good day, and if you don't mind, if you enjoy this video, make sure you hit the like and subscribe button. And once again, let me just shout out Sean LeBrie for that amazing intro. I absolutely love it. Check him out if you need any artwork done or anything of that nature. But yeah, in this video, we're going to be talking about Xbox Series X and the enhancements that system is going to be able to bring to games like Gears 5 and Sea of Thieves and many others, allowing them to look and play better than ever before when this system launches holiday 2020. Now, this news comes to us teased by Phil Spencer on Twitter, where he visited the Coalition Studio makers of Gears and took some pictures. And my first thought was, Phil, I know you're the head of Xbox, but can you invest in a phone that has a better camera? So the tweet says, checking out some Gears of War enhancements with Mike J. Rayner and team looks better than Gears has ever looked. And you know what? Gears on Xbox One X is absolutely gorgeous. Sure, it's not a native 4K, it's dynamic, but you also got to keep in mind that it runs at 60 frames per second, a very solid 60 frames, and to me, that is really impressive. Of course, the game looks absolutely insane on PC if you have the rig to run it, but the reason why I'm so interested in this tweet is the enhancements. Obviously, Gears is already enhanced on Xbox One X, so Phil has to be talking about enhancements for Gears of War on Xbox Series X and Xbox Lockhart. And when you think about what enhancements we could see, the one that pops out right away to me is ray tracing. And in the picture, you can see Phil has like a side-by-side look at Gears of War. It looks kind of like the first level. Now, what I'm thinking here is one of the TVs is hooked up and it's not having ray tracing, and the other one is full-on Xbox Series X ray tracing enabled, so you can visually see the difference of what the game looks like with ray tracing on or off. And I think that's going to be huge for that game, and probably a lot of other games down the road. But then, of course, you got to think about like 120 frames per second. We know the Series X can do that. Is Gears gonna get 120 frames per second mode for the multiplayer and the campaign? I mean, we know that Series X is vastly more powerful than One X. It'll definitely be able to do native 4K 60 frames and probably, hopefully, ray tracing. Is it possible to get a 120 frames mode maybe for the multiplayer portion of the game? But then his tweet kind of also got me thinking, how many other games in Xbox Game Studios lineup are we going to see get enhancements? You know, you can probably say Forza Horizon 4 by Playground might see some of that tackle there. They're probably still deep in building Forza Horizon 5 as well as the RPG studio making Fable, so maybe they won't be ready. But I would imagine someone like Rare will be ready to go with Sea of Thieves. And obviously 343 is launching Halo Infinite, and they've already said that that game's going to take full advantage of everything Xbox Series X can bring. But what other enhancements do you think Phil's talking about here? And what other games are going to get enhanced for Xbox Series X of the current generation? Cyberpunk 2077 is coming out in September for current gen. We kind of know they've already talked about how if you buy it on Xbox One, you will get the next gen version for free. So what type of enhancements will we see? Will we see any enhancements at all? Now, here is something you have to consider. Just how many games is Microsoft themselves going to launch with Series X? We only know one so far, and that is Halo Infinite. Hellblade 2 was announced to be early in development. I don't think it's launching this year with the console. Rare's new game Everwild, I don't think is launching this year. So what else can you really expect? Maybe a brand new Forza game from either Turn 10 or Playground Games, perhaps a game from Xbox Global Publishing. But the point I'm trying to make here is I don't think Microsoft is going to have many exclusive games in their lineup. They're obviously going to lean heavily on third party, and I think they're also going to lean heavily on these enhancements to a lot of their Xbox Game Studios titles, especially the ones in Game Pass. We know Game Pass is a huge factor in the future of Xbox. People are going to buy Series X and be able to download up to 200 games. And you look at the games that people love to play in Game Pass. There's going to be Sea of Thieves, State of Decay 2, Forza Horizon 4, Ori and the Will of the Wisps, that comes out next week. Minecraft Dungeons, Bleeding Edge. How many of those games are going to get enhanced to take advantage of the system just because Microsoft won't have, let's say, as many new games as one would hope? Because in my opinion, Halo Infinite is going to be such a juggernaut that it doesn't really make a lot of sense for Microsoft to release any of their other games surrounding it. So what games do you think will get enhanced for the launch of Xbox Series X, and what will those enhancements be? And if you played those games already, the most important question is, will you go back and experience those enhancements again? If you've been following me for a long time, you know that I'm not one to actually go back and play old games. But if Gears 5 gets those enhancements, I probably will download the game again to see what it's like on the Xbox Series X. Let me know what you guys think about all this in the comments below. And as always, if you enjoyed this video, please hit that like and subscribe button. I would greatly appreciate it. Share this out on social media. And as always, if you want to be notified immediately when I drop new content, make sure you hit that notification bell. Thank you guys so much for watching. I greatly appreciate it. And I'll see everybody in the next video. Later, guys.